Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Thursday, May the 2nd, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. I want to first start off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session here so far. The Dow Jones is up 110 points. The CompQ is up 36.5 points. The Russell 2000, all right, via the IWM is up $1.32. Take a look at the S&P. The S&P is up $13.39 or 13 points, you could say. XLF, the financials are up 13 cents. If we take a look at the commodity space here, silver, SLV is up 16 cents. JJC copper is up 56 cents. GDX gold miners are pretty much flat. They're only up 12 cents. GLD up 90 cents. USO for crude oil up 80 cents. And the XOI, the oil index, is up a little over 15.5 points. If we take a look at the market today, first of all, starting off with these ETFs here, you can see the SPY formed a nice little downward channel going into the close yesterday. This morning they opened the market slightly higher, and then we broke the top of this little range right here, and the upside momentum just came right in the market. A little minor flag right here, and then the breakout. Previous day's highs on the SPY is 159.41. If we were to pull back a little bit here on the lunchtime, you want to watch that 159.41 level. If we pull back some more going into the afternoon, I should say, you want to watch this level down here around 159.14. If we consolidate above this 159.41 level, look for a possible move higher, back up towards these highs up here. Oh, we already hit the highs. So look for a move up towards 159.80, then 160 will be the next level to watch. You take a look at the triple Qs. The Nasdaq is leading the way. If you guys recall from my video that I put out yesterday afternoon, the Nasdaq has finally broken over the 7152, the 50% retracement from the tech bubble sell-off back in 2000. The Nasdaq has finally shown some momentum after it has been trading like crap for the past 2 months or so. So, this could be the index that leads us up for the next leg higher if the markets don't pull back. So you definitely want to do your research and look for some technology stocks, look for some stocks that are trading in the Nasdaq, and look for that relative strength there. And take a look at a couple sectors across the board. So I'll be looking at that later on in the afternoon or today in the evening when I do the after the bell market summary video. I'll take a look at some of the semiconductor stocks, some of the software companies, and we'll look around to see what's setting up out there. If we take a look at the IWM is actually as well same thing here. IWM trading pretty nice today, gapped up, trending high, a nice little power move here. Still, weak compared to the other indices here. You can see the Nasdaq's above the previous day's high, so is the SPY. So therefore, the Russell 2000 is lagging a bit today. All right. As far as the ES goes, ES was in an uptrend from overnight. We had this little upward channel on the ES. We broke that, and now we're just trending higher here. Going into the morning session, they were chopping the ES in a range between, let's see here, 1580 and 1583. We started basing around that level. Let me bring up my 2-minute chart here real quick so you guys can see the actual analysis behind the whole movement today and how it transfers into the 5-minute, the 15-minute. But you can see going into the open, we were consolidating in a range right here between 1580 and 1582.78. We broke out. We based on top of it. Another range broke out. Another consolidation range broke out. And then right now we're trying to form another consolidation right here near these highs. So we got to watch this. These consolidation moves have been breaking to the top side. Until that changes today, you want to be careful and not try to look for any reversal at all. If you take a look at the daily chart here, give me 1 second. If you take a look at the daily chart here, you can see the ES. I showed you guys this yesterday. The daily chart here, it's near the top of that little triangle action that I showed you guys. All right, now, what's going to happen here? We could get this little back and forth chop action for the next week or so, and you can see we're forming a little pennant off that pattern, off this little up move. So therefore, if we do start to form a little consolidation that starts to turn a little bit more bullish here after all this little back and forth action, we're going to be looking for that Nasdaq to lead the way higher if this actually plays out for a move out. So we'll keep you guys posted with that in the daily videos. Aside from that, some stock action going on is Facebook. We've been trading some Facebook in the office today. Really not much though. I mean, it's early in the morning, goes chopping everybody up between 28.40 and 28.20, shaking the longs in, stopping them out, shaking the shorts in, stopping them out. Till finally we had this nice little consolidation right here, and we were able to get long around. Well, I actually got long around 28.45. Some traders got long around 28.42, 28.43. It popped up to 55. There's a seller up here at 55, and it's just not moving. It's kind of slowed down here, but we can continue to consolidate above 28.40. This little range, we could be looking. We could look for that next move higher up towards like 28.70, 28.90. You know, kind of similar how the ES chart that I just showed you guys had a little range break, and then it's based on top of it. This could be the same type of pattern here. So we'll see. Stock's moving kind of slow today than it normally does. Some other stocks that are in play today, you could take a look at. Let me bring this back up. You could take a look at Yelp, YELP. The stock had a nice little power trend after hours yesterday. They came out with their earnings. Stock had a nice little power trend. Bring up the pre-market information. Stock had a nice little power trend pre-market that continued to the opening session. This stock's really a tough stock to trade. You really got to look for a nice little entry on this one. It does a lot of flashes. Only entry that I found right here was in this little area between 30.75 and this 37.50. So you could see it had about 25 cents risk there, and it ran from 30.75 up to 32. So around up $1.25, giving you that nice little 4-to-1 trade there if you were able to get involved in that little pattern right there. But aside from that, what else? The casino stocks are trading pretty nice. MGM's trading pretty good. It has a target at 15, so I would be careful buying MGM up here. Same thing I told the traders on the desk when MGM was up here at 14.80. I was like, you got to be careful because the risk to reward doesn't fit it. So what happened? Stock pulled back, gave you another opportunity to buy it down here at 14.60 with like a little 15-cent stop, looking to make at least a minimum of 3-to-1, that 30-cent trade, and there you go. Got that little 2-to-1 trade. Or if you got a better entry right here or something, you got that nice little 3-to-1 trade possibly there. So aside from that, folks, have a great afternoon. I'll catch you guys after the close. Keep an eye on the Facebook if it pushes up. Keep an eye on this ES if it tries to push back up towards the highs. And if it does push back up towards the highs and breaks to new highs, then we have a chance to make new highs the day, which will be around 15.95 half. Have a great day. Cheers.